Hello, welcome to Lanmou Tarot. This is a general reading for the collective for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. What are we on? 23rd and 24th of February. Let's take deep breath together as we ask Spirit for guidance. What message do you have for us, Spirit, for this beautiful weekend? For February. Spring is coming. Spring is almost here. I can smell spring already. I'm a spring baby. But really, I love fall. I'm a spring baby, but fall is my favorite. Autumn is my favorite season. All right. I've already shuffled this card. I'm just doing a little bit more shuffling as usual. That was the Six of Pentacles that flew out. And we're almost there. Spirit, what guidance, what message do you have for us for this weekend? What message do you have for us for this weekend, Spirit? Okay. Wow. All right. Mr. Chariot, back again. Four of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. That's amazing. And what's the next card to be pulled, folks? This is the 3-card reading. We're not pulling it, but she made herself seen. That's the Ace of Cups. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, what we have was the Five of Wands. So, isn't that amazing? As we're shuffling, that Six of Discs came out, and I just put it back because we're not ready, but clearly she wanted to be out. Or he. I call the card she. But, hey. And with the Chariot, we had that Chariot yesterday, back. Only this time, yesterday, we got to see that side of the Chariot that came out. This time, we're seeing the front. It's almost like arrival is imminent. We saw the back, the decision to depart, right? Departure occurred yesterday. No coming back. Today, first card we pulled out after all that shuffling, right? Whole different day for the weekend. What we have is the front of the Chariot. Arrival is imminent, okay? Victory is here. Victory is here. Path chosen, path traveled. And here we are. Victory. I just love it. And clearly, someone embarked on a journey, okay? There was a journey to be taken here. And I felt like wherever it is, left something behind that perhaps they have no wish to go back to regardless. And what we have here is the Four of Swords. And this mature gentleman resting, taking a nap. He looks quite wealthy. His dress is even, I can't even call that a chair. The throne he's sitting at almost. And in the far distance, what we see is smoke and fire, right? But he's not bothered. Now it's time for him to rest. He's not worried. Any troubles, that's not his problem right now. He knows it's time for him to rest. He's done what he could. He is resting. Okay? So for some of us this weekend, perhaps after embarking on this journey, if it's you that has taken that's taking that leap of faith and that have decided to leave behind whatever that you felt you had to go, and you need to rest. Okay? You need to take your break before you start that new beginning, before you go on to offer that cup. That's the next card to be pulled. Perhaps it's gonna take a lot of strength, a lot of courage in order to start that new beginning. And you're gonna take that chance to, Spirit is saying, take a rest if that's what you feel like. The Four of Swords is also the Four deals with stability, right? Four is the fourth house is Cancer. It's the home, the family, and like foundation, stability. So some of you, wherever it is that took on that journey, perhaps you find a new sense of mental stability. You really have let go of all the worries. Because, let me put it closer so you can see. You see the fire and the smoke in the distance. He's not the least bit worried. He's not even looking at it. His head is bowed, almost in full meditation, like nothing, not even fire could really disturb his peace at this moment, right? So he has found his mental stability. He has found a sense of peace. Okay, leaving behind whatever that was has brought a true sense of peace. That let that town burn. Not like I'm meditating right now. Okay, I left all that behind. Like I don't know why I found that funny. Please forgive me. But truly, someone has found the mental stability after leaving something behind, after embarking on a new journey. Okay? And here we have the next card is the Six of Pentacles. This is a beautiful Six of Pentacles because what ooh, look at this. Did you see okay, did you see this just now? I'm telling you, like the way so then the card at the bottom of the deck, and I showed you at the beginning, was the Five of Wands. It literally just flew as I'm about to show you that card. Because what really needed to be seen, what really wanted to come out was that Ace of Swords. And by the way, when I pulled that card to show it to you closer, perhaps I didn't. But regardless, I did not see that Ace of Swords. But that Ace of Swords needed to come out. It was very important for that Ace of Swords to be seen. That Ace of Swords is very much part of this story here. Okay, and that's the way spirit communicate. And look, I just set the cards down. You gotta see this. This is the view I'm getting. Can you see this? Let me move the camera so you can see. This is the Ace of Swords that was underneath that Five of Wands. What am I seeing here is the Six of Wands that's poking underneath it, and that Ace of Cups. Do you understand, folks? This is how spirit works, and this is how this work also work. And working with spirit, you really have to go with the flow. As far as like, that's one of the first things you learn when you really start embarking on a spiritual journey, is to know you're really not in control of everything, as perhaps in the past you might have falsely make yourself believe, right? You learn to accept that there are a lot of things that are not in your control, that this is always a team effort, right? And to release control as an Aries sun sign and Taurus rising sign and Capricorn moon has been a true struggle all of my life. And I never even, it was so natural for me, I didn't even realize it was an issue, or that how much that I held on to everything so much that I was that control freak. I didn't know that because it was so natural to me. And that's been one of the biggest lessons and one of the hardest thing I had to do. But I go on that tangent here is to show you the way this works. Okay, so what we have here is truly that chariot arriving. It's really announcing a new beginning, and a new beginning that will be victorious. Okay, someone is marching in town to cheers. Someone is marching into town. What's underneath that Six of Wands is the Five of Swords. Okay, someone had to go to a lot of conflict. Okay, and that's what they're leaving behind, a lot of conflict, and they're victorious over that. At the bottom of the deck, remember what we really have, the card that was at the bottom of the deck was that Five of Wands here, and that Five of Wands is showing us it's a, and by the way, it flipped over to show that side, but initially that's the side that was up. So I'll put it back. We have a volcano in the back, what seems like a volcano in the back, and forever I was reading this card as a tent, but now I see that last time I read it, I saw a volcano. So whatever I see, that's what I call out at that moment. That's what they want me to say. So there is a struggle, there is a fight, and perhaps that's what you're leaving behind. Perhaps that was the that's what set out this whole new journey for somebody. Okay, that's what set out this whole new journey. Someone had to really, there was a real struggle someone went through, and now it's a moment of rest. That Five of Wands is sitting right underneath the Four of Swords. Now it's a moment to rest. This is the past. Okay, this is the past year. What we have here, it's victory over conflict, setting on a journey, and a new beginning that's about to start, and a new beginning that's about to bring a lot of fairness. Okay, fairness perhaps in your finances, and fairness I feel perhaps even emotionally, because we have that Ace of Cups that also wants to be shown here. Okay, and what this guy is looking at here, it doesn't even look like a guy, it's like a giant, like, you know, an angel, like he's way up there in the skies, in the head, you know, in like those pentacles are just planets suspended far above the earth, right? He looks like a giant looking down at a township. He's looking down. That doesn't look like just a simple house. There are houses. It seems like there's a church. He's looking down at the township. It's almost like the angel that's dispensing, that's watching over us, that's looking, okay, everything is going well. It looks like a very peaceful town. Look at this. Look at the gardens. Look at the scenery here. It's such a beautiful card, right? He's looking. There's a look in his face. He seems pleased, right? He seems very pleased with what's going on. So someone has been on the journey. They're returning, and what's facing them, it's almost like they're gonna start seeing everything anew, like with a new set of eyes, right? They're gonna look at the town they're about to settle in a new set of eyes. And perhaps it's changing houses too for some people. There's a need to change, like there was a need to change the environment, and the environment may have been traveled through long distance, and it may be traveled just basically to change location, to leave something behind that's perhaps a relationship, a work situation, whatever it is. But what you're looking forward to, it's a very peaceful, a very fair, very just society or environment, right? That's what the Six of Pentacles is showing here. And I'm going to take a woman's angel card. So for us this weekend, what to get from this is, if you feel like you need to rest. Just stumble through, and I feel taking it. Forgiving and learning. Calling in your soulmate is at the bottom of the deck. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yes. Forgiving and learning. Leave the past behind. When you embark on this new journey, and remember, when we pulled that card yesterday, this is the side that we saw, the wood behind dissolve. That's why I was saying there's no returning back, right? There's no coming back, whether we want to or not. But with that, we must not hold on. We must not hold to any of the conflict, with any negativity. We must release all of that. When we set on that new beginning, we have to release the past behind. We really have to forgive, so we can really start anew with an open heart and a clean and restful state of mind. Okay, peaceful state of mind, state of being. And that's what I'm getting here. And I went on a tangent earlier about control issues, and it's whenever those come up, it's because there's a reason Spirit wants me to talk about it. There's a reason why they come up. Everything that's said in, ooh, okay, this one just flew out all the way to the floor. And what else do we have at the bottom of the deck is lightning. We have lightning at the bottom of the deck, number 30. But what flew to the floor was number 35, the medicine wheel. The medicine wheel, it's like the wheel of fortune, right? We must take a moment to navigate through, to think of the journey we've been on. We must go through each cycle of the wheel, to each season of the wheel. Perhaps we need to embody the energy of each one of these figures here on this card. What we left behind, what did we do in the past, what exactly we need to look forward to, what can we do in our present moment. Okay, what guidance, what do we need to seek guidance? We need to really take a moment to go through this whole cycle. It's a new cycle that's about to start for us, because I really am getting the sense of wheel of fortune with this, with the medicine wheel. Okay, and really, if you are the one who's embarking on this new journey, take a moment to really rest, take a moment to really find your peace, and learn from whatever mistake, from whatever conflict that happened. Forgive those that needs forgiving, and just move on with an open heart. And I feel like there's something beautiful. There's a beautiful place that's waiting for you on this once you arrive, because it seems like arrival is here. Okay, I hope this was helpful to you. Thank you so much for your continued support. Enjoy your weekend and come back again real soon. Sending you so much love. Bye. Remember, love is the only answer.